immeasurable destruction. Its death toll numbers make those of natural disasters look merciful. And although the good people of the world hope the current wars in Ukraine, Israel, and Gaza disappear, all the signs show that they are about to escalate. $105 billion, 10% of $1 trillion, and a number larger than the GDP of various countries is what the United States just budgeted in its latest security package, possibly the largest security package in history. The majority of the package aims at Russia attacking Ukraine, China threatening Taiwan, and Iran and Hamas attacking Israel. Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel are some of the United States' greatest allies, and so the U.S. is going all out to protect them, even if that means attacking 4 of its greatest rivals at once. U.S. Special Forces and military assets are already gearing up for this. The largest aircraft carrier in the world, USS Gerald Ford, has arrived around Israel along with a powerful fleet of fighter jets. The USS Eisenhower Carrier Strike Group could soon follow suit. Iron Dome missiles are already being supplied at shocking rates, and most importantly, American bombers might soon join the combat. How big of a deal is that? Let's find out. American bombers in combat. American bombers are some of the most powerful aircraft on the planet. With a combo of precision, speed, and unrivaled stealth, they deliver a wide range of munitions, from conventional bombs and missiles to nuclear warheads, against whatever targets need to be destroyed. Enemy air defenses, infrastructure, military installations, nothing stands a chance against them. And this is why they've been crucial in various combats across the years. The B-22 Stratofortress, in service since 1955, is one of these crucial bombers. It is a long-range, subsonic, heavy bomber that can carry up to 70,000 pounds of ordnance, which consists of a cocktail of cruise missiles, smart bombs, conventional bombs, and nuclear bombs. The B-52 is as destructive as they come, and its enemies would realize that during combat in the Vietnam War, Operation Desert Storm, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Operation Inherent Resolve. It's a similar destructive situation with the B-1 Lancer, a supersonic, variable sweep wing, heavy bomber that entered service in 1986. At speeds reaching Mach 1.25, the bomber can carry up to 75,000 pounds of ordnance en route to wipe out targets from the surface of the planet. The B-1 Lancer was a game-changer for the U.S. in combat during Operation Desert Fox, Operation Allied Force, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Operation Odyssey Dawn. But it was its successor that really made the U.S. bomber fleet unstoppable. The B-2 Spirit, the world's most expensive aircraft, entered service in 1997 and has remained the most advanced, most powerful bomber ever since. The B-2 Spirit, with a unit cost of $2 billion, is a subsonic, heavy bomber with a flying wing shape and a stealthy design that makes it virtually invisible to enemy air defense systems. This makes it impossible to stop. Armed with up to 40,000 pounds of ordnance, the B-2 could therefore unleash destruction on its target without resistance, as American enemies would find out during Operation Allied Force, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Odyssey Dawn, and Operation Odyssey Lightning. With the B-2 at the ready, American victory was inevitable. However, there's one that surpasses even the B-2, a successor that promises to be far more invisible and invincible than the B-2, a bomber known as the B-21 Raider. B-21 Raider. On December 2, 2022, a new bomber was officially unveiled in a rollout at Northrop Grumman's facility in Palmdale, California. It was the B-21 Raider, a sight to behold indeed. The B-21 was unveiled as the first 6th-generation fighter, an optionally manned bomber that's the lead of a larger family of systems working alongside to execute missions. Northrop Grumman, with decades of stealth bomber experience from the B-2, won the contract to develop the B-21, despite being up against a Boeing Lockheed Martin team. Northrop Grumman did build quite the machine, though. They unveiled an aircraft that could perform the widest array of tasks, including reconnaissance and surveillance, where it gathers valuable intel, battle management, where it interacts with and connects allies across multiple domains, and as a global precision attack platform where it combines stealth, heavy payload, and long-range strike to deliver America's most powerful weapons to the most critical targets on the most important missions. And it achieves all of these with the most impressive array of features and capabilities, including stealth. Drawing from 5 decades of advancements in low observable technology, the B-21 will be built from the ground up as a stealth aircraft. Alignment of edges, serrated skin panels, masking of the engine with fibermat skin, and an overall flying wing shape are only some of what to expect as more details are released on the new aircraft. The B-21, like the B-2, will also likely be painted with anti-reflective paint to reduce optical visibility during daylight flights. The undersides will be such that at altitudes of over 50,000 feet, the bomber will blend perfectly into the sky. To ensure it continues to blend with the sky at whatever time, an upward-facing light sensor will be on board the B-21 to alert the pilot to increase or reduce altitude to match the changing illuminance of the sky. All of these combine to have an invisible bomber that not even the best air defense systems could spot as it cruises overhead. Avionics. To make the B-21 more effective than previous bombers, the aircraft will feature many advanced and modern avionics systems that form one single integrated system. Some of these unit systems include a multi-mode radar, a fully digital navigation system integrated with terrain-following radar and GPS guidance, an astro-inertial navigation system to navigate using orbiting bodies in space, an AESA radar, an electronic warfare system, a distributed aperture system, an electro-optical targeting system, among others. Link 16 and a high-frequency satellite link are used for battlefield communications, and a defensive management system to inform the flight crew of possible threats and allow changes to the auto-router's mission planning information while in flight, so it can receive new data quickly to plan a route that minimizes exposure to the discovered dangers for members of the fleet. Thus, the B-21, as a central point in the sensor fusion system, would, much like the F-35 Lightning II fighter, be an intelligent battle manager. Armament. Much like its predecessor, the B-21 will be capable of carrying over 30,000 pounds of armament, consisting of a variety of nuclear weapons like the B-21 variable-speed nuclear gravity bomb and the long-range standoff nuclear cruise missile. But that's far from all it will carry. The B-21 will likely be equipped to handle a large number of conventional weapons that will enable the aircraft to play an active role in combat operations around the world. Absorbing the ability of one of its older colleagues, the B-1 Lancer, the B-21 would be able to launch Lockheed Martin's long-range anti-ship missile. It would also likely wield many modern missiles, like Boeing's GPS-guided Joint Direct Attack munitions, which are designed to engage targets from the greatest distances. All of these would make the B-21 the ideal stealth aircraft to engage surface combatant ships in places like the South China Sea. Lethal as they like, the Air Force plans to acquire a minimum of 100 B-21s, with the possibility of going as high as 145 units if the bomber passes its tests with the brightest colors. After its first flight in 2023, when it's introduced into service, the B-21 will initially work alongside other strategic bombers in the U.S. fleet, including the B-52 Stratofortress, the B-1 Lancer, and its predecessor, the B-2 Spirit, before eventually replacing both the B-1 and the B-2, marking the end of the decades-long B-2 dominance, or maybe a glorious continuation of it in another skin. With the Raider closer to service than ever, if the conflict between Israel and Hamas isn't resolved soon, Hamas and Iran could soon have a new, formidable American bomber to worry about. As for Russia and China, the two world powers are also building their B-21 equivalents, but it's general consensus that America's experience with stealth bombers will ensure the B-21 is unrivaled. So again, war comes with immeasurable destruction. Its death toll numbers make those of natural disasters look merciful, and although the good people of the world hope the current wars in Ukraine, Israel, and Gaza disappear, all parties in the war must ensure that they don't find themselves on the losing side. With a rich bomber fleet, it's almost impossible for the U.S. and its allies to lose. The best option, however, remains to have the wars disappear. To help make that happen, subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. Thanks for watching.